what is it? Furret walking around. Anyways, this is Everlasting Summer. The beginning. I'm English. Hello? Cool. Okay. Yeah, sure. Soviet games. Oh, that's cool. This game is a work of fiction and its author's imagination. It does not aim to offend, insult, or discriminate anyone, religious, blah, blah, blah. Any evaluation, okay. Any the coincidence, any of the game, real and imaginary friends, neighbors, all heroes are 18 years or older, have confirmed their consent on participating in this game in writing form. All except for the screenwriter's medical history can be provided on demand. This game does not contain any propaganda of voluntary or not ending one's life. Not a single mascot animal or human was hurt during the creation of this game. Happy reading. Okay, this is Everlasting Summer. It was a game free on Steam. It looked pretty cool, so I downloaded it, and I don't know about the sound. Record your game. I already am recording my game. Whoa, this is heavy metal. Dear Pioneer, not prisoner. Dear Pioneer, you are on the verge of a wondrous discoveries. Oh, what did I just do? Goodbye. Okay, cool. Wait, what? What did I just click? I just wanted to read that sign. What's going on? I was having the dream once again. That dream. Same thing every night. But it's all forgotten in the morning as usual. That happens to me all the time. I hate it when that happens. I'll talk about dreams later. Okay. Maybe it's for the best. I have so many random dreams. I could make a whole video about random dreams that I forget about. Anyways, what's the star at the bottom? Oh. Okay. Only a glimpse of memory will remain of the gates, half open as if inviting me somewhere, with two frozen stone pioneers standing close by. And also that strange girl who keeps asking me. Will you come with me? Come? But where? And why? And where am I, anyway? You're in Copenhagen. Copenhagen. Of course, if it all happened in real life, I would certainly be scared. That is also something that I always feel. Anyways, well, what else would one expect to feel? But this is just a dream, the same one I see every night. There must be a reason. You don't have to know where or why to realize something is really happening. Something desperately seeking my attention. Since everything that surrounds me here is real. Oh wait, I'm gonna pull up my stream on my iPad because last time that happened, there were a lot of people who I didn't see until later. Anyways, as a real thing in my own flat, if I could open the gates, hear the hinges creak, brush the crumbled rust away with my hand, inhale the fresh, cold air, and shiver from cold. 1 second. There we go. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything in the chat. Yet. Anyways. As real as my own... Oh yeah, I just read that. I could, but to do that, I would need to pick myself up, take a step, move my hand. But this is a dream. I understand that. But what of it? What does my understanding change? Because here, it's just like on the other side of the cracked screen of an old TV, which struggles to fight against static noises and strives to show its audience everything without missing a single detail. But the picture is getting blurry. I must be waking up soon. Maybe I should ask her something. The girl. What's her name? About the stars, for instance. Why the stars, though? I'd rather ask about the gates. Yeah, the gates. She would be so surprised. Or better, why the dot over and I was called the title but the dot over was... Oh, or better, why the dot over an I was called a tittle, but the dot over a J was called a superscript dot? I don't know what... What? Nice letters, as if they don't exist anymore. I'm so confused. I've never seen this anywhere. I have no idea what the heck's going on. Still, what do letters, gates, and stars have anything to do with this place? Because even if I'm having this dream every night, which will be forgotten so soon anyway, I've got to look for answers here and now. And there, if you look carefully, you can see the Magellanic clouds, as if I'd end up in the southern hemisphere. In a dream, there are small things that catch your attention: an unnatural color of grass, impossible curves of straight lines, or your own distorted reflection. While the real danger, which could put an end to everything right here and now, seems trivial. It's natural, since here you cannot die. I know it for sure. I've done it 100 times. But if you cannot die, is there a point in living? I should ask the girl. She's a local. She should know. Yeah, exactly. Am I going to be able to ask her anytime, or I'm just going to talk about it? I should ask her about the owl, for example. Yeah, that owl has green eyes. It's creepy. Wait, why aren't you opening your eyes? Oh, there. Oh, yep. See that blink? Yeah, there you go. One strange bird it is, though it doesn't matter. Will you come with me? And every time I have to answer, it's the only way. Otherwise, the dream would never end, and I would never wake up. Yes, I'll come with... Yeah, sure. Every time it's so hard to decide on the answer. Where I am, what I'm doing here, who is she, and why... Ooh, that felt weird. And why does so much in my life depend on this answer? Or maybe it doesn't. It's just a dream after all. Just a dream. Ah, computer board. Yeah, that's cool. Wait, how... My finger's supposed to be right on the... Okay. This guy doesn't have any arms, so, you know. He's typing with his mind. What the... Who is that? It's weird. Like some girl with pink hair. It's weird. Focus. Yeah, look at... Wait, is she shopping? What is that? The computer screen stares at me as if I were alive. Oh, I blinked. Did anything change? Sometimes it really did seem to me that I was conscious of it myself. Had its own thoughts and wishes, ambitions, that it had feelings, could love and suffer. Oh, the computer? It's weird. As if in our relationship, the screen wasn't an instrument. It was me who was lifeless piece of plastic and textilite. There is something truth in that, probably because the computer provides 90% of my communication with the outside world. Anonymous images, image boards, some chat from time to time, rarely ICQ or Jabber, and forums even more rarely. I don't know what any of these are because I don't use them. Don't think anything changed every time he blinks. Yeah, I don't think anything changed. Anyways, people on the other hand, on the other end of the internet simply do not exist. People on the other end of the internet cable simply do not exist. All of them are simply creations of its sick imagination, an error in the source code, or a kernel bug, which started living a life of its own. This guy makes no sense. Am I even gonna just... Is that a girl? What is that? A light post? Oh. It's lamps. Oh, that's very... I thought this was an anime. I didn't think it was like real life. Look at that. It looks so realistic. The peeling wallpaper. He's poor. If one looked at my existence from the outside, such thoughts would seem crazy, and a psychologist would sure give me a bunch of sophisticated diagnosis and maybe write me a doctor's referral to the loony bin. What is this guy talking about? Are you gonna... the lights are on. Or a car comes by or something. What's going on? I'm so confused. Are you gonna fall asleep yet? Why not just animate this? A small apartment with no signs of repair or any semblance of order in it are always the same view out the window on the gray megapolis running somewhere day and night. Such are the coordinates of my life. Conditions of my life. So, pretty much he lives in an apartment. Well, of course it didn't all start like this. Oh boy, backstory. I was born went to school and finished it, like all the others. I was accepted at a university where I spent a year and a half trailing behind and struggling. I drifted through several jobs. Sometimes it worked out quite well. Sometimes I was even getting decent money for it. But it all felt like it was not mine, as if I'd taken it from another man's biography. I wasn't living life to its fullest. It was looping over and over in monotonous circles, like in the movie Groundhog Day. I have to watch that. It's just that I had no choice in how to spend my day, and every day it repeated itself, the same vicious spiral, a spiral of emptiness, misery, and despair. Well, that kind of stinks. You should just be a YouTuber. That's fun. For the last 3 years, I just sat in front of the screen all day. Sometimes there were menial jobs, sometimes my parents helped me. And all in all, I was able to provide for myself. No wonder, really, since my needs are quite minor. I hardly ever leave my room, and my communication with other people almost exclusively consists of online correspondence with the anonymous, who have no real name, no gender, no age. So, in brief, a quite typical life of a quite typical antisocial person of his time. Kind of Donnie Darko on a minor scale, without doomsday related visions. Maybe some highly respected author would write a novel about me, and it would become a contemporary classic of modern literature, or it would turn into a game. Maybe some highly respected author... or will I write one myself? However, what's the point of fooling myself? I tried many times, but I couldn't even come up with a simple short story. I tried to learn many other things as well. Not gifted enough to draw. Oh, that's fun. Programming got bored, yeah, sometimes. Foreign languages takes too much time. The only thing I loved to do was reading. But still, I would never have called myself a scholar. Perhaps I was an ace at watching anime and grandmaster of lame internet jokes. Yeah, well, I mean, you could join the debate club in school. There used to be like something at my feet that I'd always kick around, and it's kind of boring without that. If I were to get paid for it, I would probably be a happier person, and a richer person too, but I doubt it would fill in the hole inside of me. Well, what do you want? Girlfriend? Got pretty nice life already, you're smart, sort of. Just get a job, and then, never mind. Today was another typical day of a typical failures, typical life. I mean, you can get a job, you're not a failure. And today is the day where I have to go to my university reunion. Frankly speaking, I really didn't want to. Well, it's free food. What's the point? The time I spend with them is so short. Oh, yeah. However, I persuaded by a friend, my former university mate, and one of the few with whom I kept in touch other than through the internet. Oh, there are too much words. They're just what's up? What's this? Ah, I see. Nice winter day. Or night, I mean. This mouse does not line up with the lines. It's very annoying. What is that? Is that a police officer? Oh, it's just me, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, yep, that looks like me. Only with a beard. Ducky, ducky! Look at the little anime guys. We must be living in Japan. A frosty evening. Bus stop. Waiting. I never liked winter. Though hot summer is not my season either. It's just that I see no reason to point out any particular time of the year. Doesn't matter much what the weather is outside when you stay home 24/7. The bus was running so late that I was about to curse it all and spend my last few hours my last few hundred rubles for a taxi. The idea of just blah blah blah. As usual, millions of thoughts flew through my mind, but there was not a single useful one to seize on. Such a thought that you could bring in existence, give a shape, turn it into an idea, and put it into practice. Maybe I should start my own business. But where would I get the money from? Or maybe I could go back to work in an office. No way. Maybe I should try freelancing? But what skills do I have? And who would want me after all? I don't know. I suddenly remember my childhood, or rather my teen years, the time I was 15, 17 years old. What exactly those years? No idea. Why exactly those years? No idea. I guess it's because back then everything was much more simple. It was easier to make decisions, so complicated now, and so simple then. Waking up in the morning, I knew exactly how my day was going to pass, and I was already eager to look forward to the weekend. Then I could get some rest and have time for things I liked. Computer, football, going out with friends. And then, at the beginning of the week, I'd take up my studies again. Back then, there was no such worrying questions like why, who needs it, what will change if I do it, or what will not change. Well, I mean, that's like the top years, like driving. You gotta know why, who needs it, and what will change if I turn right at the whatever. A simple lifestyle, so casual for any normal person, and so odd to myself today. The careless childhood age. It was also then that I met my first love. Her appearance and personality have vanished from my memory. Oh, only her name remains, like a brief line from a social network profile, along with the feeling which overwhelmed me when I was with her. Affection, tenderness, the desire to care for her and protect her. Sadly, it didn't last long. Today, I can hardly imagine something like that happening. I would probably like to meet a girl, but I don't know how to start a conversation. What on earth to discuss and how to attract her? Well, I haven't met any suitable girls for a long time. But where could I meet one anyway? In your dreams. Or maybe in the bus stop driver. The sound of an engine brought me back to reality. Back to reality! A bus pulled over. There was something abnormal about it, though. Then again, it doesn't matter. Only the 410 runs this route. Okay. What's abnormal about it? Whoa, fire! Streetlights passed me by. It's as if their cold lights sparkle inside of me, trying to ignite feelings long dead. Or maybe not ignite, just awaken them. Because those feelings, they have been living in me for a long time, slumbering and waking up again. The driver's radio was playing some very familiar tune, but I wasn't listening to it. I was watching the cars passing by through the fogged-up window. Because people are always rushing somewhere, chasing something they needed, stuck in their own little worlds. Why would they care about mine? They probably have their own serious problems. Or maybe they have much easier lives. What are these arrows? I don't want to push it. You can't know for sure since all people are different. Or are they? Sometimes someone's actions can easily be predicted. But if you're trying to look inside his soul, you would only see impenetrable darkness. Whoa. Deep, bro. Why is... What? Wait, what? Why is that one spot? Why is this spot right? Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. The bus was approaching downtown, and my thoughts were being interrupted by the bright city lights. Hundreds of billboards, thousands of cars, and millions of people. I watch the light show, and somehow I get terribly sleepy. My eyes close just for a moment, and then... It's the girl from my dream. Wow. Oh, what the heck? Whoa. It's a different billboard thingy. What? This is like giving me Persona 5 vibes. There's no one else on the bus. Oh, there's a cute girl! Wait a minute. Excuse me? Sears, you got... Oh, it's another girl. Oh, she doesn't like bugs. She likes reading. There's another girl. She jumps around. She likes teddy bears. There's another girl. She likes swimming. There's another girl. She likes guitar. And there's another girl. What is that? Wait, is that a cat? That looks like a cat. Biko call me ka Nimu. Everlasting summer, question mark, maybe. I don't know how to read that. Dang it. Try, like, my feet are, like, flanking around. Day 1. Oh, wait a minute. What happened to the bus? Excuse me. It's about to be on the bus. Ooh, creepy. Wait a minute. Where are we? It's not winter. Oh, wait. There's little leaves. Bright daylight struck my eyes. At first, I didn't pay attention as I wasn't fully awake yet. On the road, my legs carried me toward the door. Oh, Semione. Dang, looks like I fell asleep and missed my stop. Semione is my name. But there was no door. I looked around the bus and realized that it wasn't a good old worn out Liaz, Liaz. Instead, the bus was an Ericus model, a new one. I froze in shock. How? What? Am I dead? Have I been kidnapped? No, I must be dead. I patted myself down feverishly, slapping myself painfully in the face a few times, banging my forehead on the back of one of the bus seats. It's clear. Either I'm still alive, or you can still feel pain when you're dead. But how could this happen? Maybe I slept for too long and ended up... Oh, so he still remembers everything from wherever he was before. Maybe I slept for too long and ended up at the bus depot. And then, did they put me on another bus? Wait, is it still 410? There's not even a... Oh, because they changed buses. I rushed out and took a look around. Greenery, wherever I looked. Tall grass on the roadside. Trees, flowers. Summer. But how? It was a winter just a moment ago. My head was aching unbearably, as if I was going to explode. Slowly, I began to remember. Wait, remember what? There were girls, and then they abducted you. That's the story. Oh. But how? Oh, wait. Okay, so there's a long road running off into the distance. Forest, plants, fields, lakes, and forests again. I think I was sleeping, but then how could I remember all of it? And then, a gap. Some girl leaned over me. She softly whispered something in my ear. Then a gap again. A gap of just blackout. And then I woke up in here. Who was that strange girl? Or was she just a dream? For some reason, thinking about her made me feel better and calmed me down a little bit. I felt warmth all over, coming from the inside. Could it be her who brought me here? Then I need to find her. And the best place to look for her is away from here. I rushed to the left, then to the right, then stopped, hesitating over where to go. Finally, I ran in the direction from which the bus had probably come. That's a far way. Take the bus. Drive the bus. Physical exercise does refresh one's mind. The thoughts become clear, and it gets a little easier to evaluate the surrounding reality. Not in my case, however. I was sitting on the roadside, wheezing and trying to ease my sore throat by gulping breaths of hot air. In any case, the run did its job. The fear withdrew for a while. Maybe I really am just dreaming? ? Though, recalling my self-harm on the bus, I immediately rejected the idea. I am neither dreaming nor dead. A narrow road ran through the field. Oh, I thought that my mouse was a red flag. A narrow road ran through the field and far into the distance. The exact same road from my dream. I must be very far from home. Ha! Spider-Man, far from home. And it's not just that it was winter yesterday and it's summer now. It's the whole new environment. Of course, summer is usually like this, green and hot, but here, everywhere, it's not entirely lifelike. Everything looks as it was taken from the paintings of a Russian landscape artist of the 19th century. So does he live in Russia or Japan? Yeah, whatever. The grass is just too lush. The buildings, the bushes, are not what bushes should be. But they are so thick that you can't see anything through them. Like treetops, honestly. And the trees themselves. The forest was quite far away, but the trees looked as if they had closed their ranks and were now just waiting for the order to advance on the fields and plains. What? I don't understand that. I caught my breath and looked at the bus, which was now barely visible. That was a good run. Fear overtook me once again. Those power lines. There must be people here. But what does it mean? In fact, that means nothing at all. Couldn't they have power lines even in hell? Roasting sinners over the hot coals? That's so last century. I must have reached the point of no return, after which you should either lose your mind completely or finally try to understand what's going on. And while I still have a choice, I should pick the second one. I slowly head back to the bus. Of course it was scary, but I'm not likely to find an answer in the fields or the woods. And this wrecked bucket of bolts is the only kind of link that I have with the real world. What? Oh boy, it's Copenhagen. Kopenhagen. Okay, I should carefully scout the area. Snovik means owl. Sovanek means owl. What's Sovanek? Where's Sovanek? Ah, Sovanek. Where's that? A brick wall crowned with a Sovanek sign. Sovanek? Where's... I don't see it. Is that supposed to be it? Sovanek? I don't know. Oh, 410. Cool. A brick wall and its gates. Oh, the brick wall must have the Sovanek. Thank you. Sovanek means owlet. Statue of a pioneer standing on either side, and a road sign nearby showing the bus route number 410. The trip's taken a bit too long today. I smirked. A person may start acting inappropriately in the extreme situations. Something like that is now probably happening to me. This place didn't look abandoned at all. No rust on the gates, no damage in the walls. That looks kind of rusty to me. Sovanok. What could have a name like that? An owl, maybe? It could be a kid's summer camp. Moreover, it appears to be open. Of course, the simplest explanation, logically speaking, explains nothing at all. The strange girl, the altered bus, summer, the pioneer camp. Thousands of theories went through my head instantly, from alien abductions to the lethargic sleep, from hallucination to a time and space shift. None was worse than any other, but there was no way to pick a single one. Then it occurred to me, I could try to make a phone call. I took out my cell phone and dialed the first number on my contact list. But no signal, even though there are, instead of signal strip, the screen was showing a thick cross. What? Alright, there may be no signal in such a remote place, but there are power lines, right? Whatever. Though I cannot be the only one who came here. Buses don't drive themselves. Haha. I examined the bus from all sides to make sure it wasn't a hallucination. Bits of dirt from on the bottom, some rust here and there, faded paint, and worn-out tires. No, this is definitely a very ordinary Icarus. Yeah, exactly the kind of bus would take you places beyond... Exactly the kind of bus which takes you to places beyond your understanding if you carelessly fall asleep. I gave a nervous chuckle. It came out by itself, sportially, because this wasn't the right place or time to laugh. But where on earth is the driver? I cautiously sat down on the curb beside the bus and started to wait. Oh, the curb, not the curb. My patience didn't last long, and my time is up. So I'm gonna... Is that load? Oh, save. Save. Can I save game? There we go. Okay. His patience is running thin. I'm done with this game. It's super confusing. Wow-wee. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like on the video. That would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you want to. If you don't, that's fine. I'm going to be uploading a new video in a few minutes, hours, soon. Soon, a new video will come out, Minecraft. Yeah, Minecraft. And, so I just, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.